Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I'm all about teaching you everything there is to know about Hawaii and its real estate, but you just can't find it in the listing. And I'm that crazy guy that likes to cruise around on the one wheel and just show you what's actually going on the beautiful island of Maui. And I'm at a kind of a special place right now, and the reason is, well, the reason I'm here is because there's no parking in Lahaina anymore. So literally, if I want to park without waiting, I got to go on the outskirts of town. So that's what drove me to this particular neck of the woods. I'm going to prove it to you right here. Check it out. See that? Now that's what I call a parking spot, right? All by myself out here. I don't have to wait. I can just pull up and good to go. But this is a cool part of town. I thought, you know what? It's a great opportunity for me to share with you nooks and crannies of the west side of Maui that maybe you haven't seen before. Because I know when you guys come here on vacation, you're kind of, focused on your beaches and whatnot, but this is pretty cool. Now this is obviously a graveyard, right? But it's very tranquil, very peaceful, lots of plumeria trees. And where am I located? Just to give you a sense of where I'm at right now. This is actually where it all sort of began for me in a way, because right here, if you remember the Maui food line video, this is where it terminated. The line for the food terminated right here on the corner of Shaw Street and Waianae Street. And this is where they all lined up at the Lahaina Baptist Church. And all those cars were lined up, if you remember, going around the corner all the way down. This is the Pi'ilani Highway, and of course up there we have the beautiful towering West Maui Mountains. Sunset's about to happen. It's an Aloha Friday night, so much aloha to you and your ohana. Ohana, of course, means family. It also means a guest cottage. That's Hawaiian words for you, right? They mean like 8 different things. And just to give you a sense of some of the amenities right here, right? We've got a public pool right there, the Lahaina Aquatic Center. Big, beautiful facility. So not just for swimming for you adults, but also for the kids. Swim team here is a big deal. A lot of kids excel at swimming. Has a very good swimming program there. Right across the street is the Lahaina Recreation Center. Very loud truck. And that's the Boys and Girls Clubs right there. So that's where they do a lot of after school events. When the kids, both parents are working, they go to the Boys and Girls Club. Huge soccer, football fields, just a big, beautiful recreation area. Baseball diamonds. Yeah, this is where my kids played football and soccer and baseball and all that kind of good stuff. And then, what else? That's pretty much it for this area right here. So, but what we're going to do real quick, guys, is we're going to go for a tour. Of course, as always, right? I got my little buddy right here. That's my little buddy. That's the one wheel. And we're just going to go check out Lahaina Town. I got a couple surprises in store for you. Nothing crazy, but again, the whole purpose of these videos is so I have an excuse to go ride around on my one wheel. Just being honest. And also it's helpful, obviously, for you guys, hopefully. And of course, if you're ever in the market for real estate, I'm a practicing realtor here on the beautiful island of Maui, and I'd love to be your guide to help you buy or sell or just talk the market, because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I think there's a lot of opportunity in the market. Glad that bar was higher than my head, but anyway, love to help you in the real estate any way that I can, of course. And if you're even looking for a rental, I can give you some good tips on how to do that. Of course, right now it's sort of like playing the lottery. You got to be quick, fast, and a little bit lucky and or blessed. Depends on how you look at it. I like the word blessed better than lucky. And of course, there's the Tesla. I believe in cool, fast cars. And honestly, I wasn't too into the whole electric thing, but now with the gas prices being Joe Biden high, I'm kind of thankful I got that electric car and solar on my house. Oh, yes, sir! I mean, that's like a double positive there, right? A double negative on the checkbook. But where are we at right now? Okay, we're cruising down Waianae Street. We're heading towards the north side. We're on the south side of Lahaina right now. And this is a nice little preschool right here. I know some of you have kids, or you're thinking about bringing them over here for some education. So here we have Kama'aina Kids, half and full day program, school age camps now enrolling. So none of my kids were in preschool when we got here, so I can't attest to what that preschool is like, but that's good to know about. And this is the Lahaina, oh, I'm gonna mess it up, Hong, all right, I don't even want to try, but it's the, I think it's like a Buddhist temple. Someone help me out with the word Hongwanji. Hongwanji. Sorry, my Chinese is really bad. But we're gonna head down to the ocean like every good Maui fix. Show you a little piece of the ocean, and then there's actually a luau going on tonight. A luau at the school. So my youngest son Hunter goes to Sacred Hearts, and that's where all of my kids have gone at one point or another. Now you got to know what the kids call it, right? They call it Sacred Farts. So don't tell them I told you, but that is what it's called. All you local kids that went there, you know what I'm talking about. It's not sacrilege. It's just what they call it, man. Anyway, it's kind of funny. First time I heard it, but we're gonna go check out a luau down there. Maybe, you know, we're gonna kind of crash it, if you will. My son Hunter is in the luau. Has some kind of a part in it. I don't know what it is. Definitely the howly part, or one of the. Okay, hang on a second. I'm trying to get around this guy. So over here, sorry about that diversion there. Over here we have the prison street. And this is actually the old prison right here. So this is something cool you can do when you come here. There's actually a museum right here that you can go to. It's a historic site. Hale Pa'ahau Prison Gatehouse. This is kind of cool. I don't know about you, but I love doing this kind of stuff, man. Just kind of checking out stuff when you're on vacation or just hanging out. There's the old prison gatehouse from 1908. Lahaina Restoration Foundation. So it's one of the cool things about Lahaina Town is it's very historic. You know, just a lot of cool stuff. There's the whole Lahaina Historic Trail, and you can go look at all these different trail sites basically while you're here. So here's a little guide to it. So pretty cool actually. And that's a big old anchor right there. And look at that old car. Man, I'm telling you what, that thing's not going to pass the safety inspection. Unless, of course, you know the safety inspector. I bet there's some people that could get a safety inspection on that car passed. That brings me to a point right now. It's actually kind of a good point. One of the way things work on this island, it's not just what you know, it's who you know. And it's how you act. It's a big part of getting stuff done here. And one of the big sort of tests that they have here is sort of the pride-o-meter, right? So if you're kind of a little carrying yourself with a little too much pride, you know, the locals, they'll make sure they, you know, make your life a little hard. So if you're going somewhere to a county building, going to the DMV, you're trying to get something done, you know, you definitely want to tuck away that ego, just be super kind and loving from the heart, because they'll figure it out if you got a little bit of attitude. And then all of a sudden, they're not going to rubber stamp whatever you're trying to do. They're going to be like, hey, brah, you know, no can, sorry, you know. So anyway, just a little tip, just trying to help out. Always be very patient and kind, and, you know, that whole I'm in a rush and I'm important and I've got money, that doesn't really fly that well over here. So just a couple little tips. I don't know the best way to express that, but I'm trying to do the best I can. Because trust me, they'll have no problem making your life hard if you don't have the right attitude. And there's just a lot of noise pollution going on here. So over here we have a new kava bar. I'm not too sure about that one. Hale kava. I don't know about that. I'm not too sure about kava. They sell kratom, and I know that stuff's pretty nasty. Stay away from that no matter what. All you kids out there, you hear what I'm saying? Stay away from that stuff. It's bad news. So here we are in Front Street. Now I know I frequent Front Street a lot because obviously I live on the west side, and I come down to this area a lot, but I wanted you guys to see what we're talking about in terms of numbers. It's very busy at the moment. Lots of people, lots of things going on. This of course is the world famous banyan tree. Some say it's the largest banyan tree in the world. It's pretty cool. Good place to come hang out. Christmas time they've got all the lights hanging, and it's just a nice place to come in the middle of the day. It's always got shade, obviously. Come read a book. There's some park benches. You know, don't feed the gypsies, but definitely, excuse me. Ooh, that was close. I almost went down. And they used to let all the vines grow down and the kids used to swing on them, but you can see now they're chopping them. You can't swing on the vines anymore. That was proclaimed unsafe, along with a lot of other things. And this, of course, is the old Lahaina courthouse. And now there's a art gallery in there, a visitor center, and a museum. So definitely want to come by and check that out. So just consider this your impromptu, sort of unofficial Lahaina Town tour. And the tour wouldn't be complete, of course, without a beautiful roll through this banyan tree, which is just like a wonder of the world. Of course, down there is Paia Fish Market, so one of the best places to eat. Quick, relatively quick. You order at the stand-up bar and you sit down and grab a seat, and some very, very good fish. One of my favorites. A lot of my clients that come here on vacation are also real estate shopping. They always ask me where's the best places to go eat. It's one of the services that we provide as agents, is giving you some of that inside scoop. And then right here is the beautiful harbor. This is another development happening right now. There's this big construction project. I just posted a video of the new Denny's and the new Jersey Mike's here on the west side. Check that out when you get a chance. Could be a cruise ship here at the moment, because you can see these are cruise ship little runners that take them. We'll go check that out here in a second. But you can see this massive project happening here at the harbor, at the harbor. And then over here, of course, is a nice little park. So we'll head over and show you some of the areas where you can do excursions. So make sure if you're going to come here on vacation, one of my tips is book everything you can, and you can cancel everything within, I think, 24 to 48 hours. So it's a great way to give yourself lots of options. But if you wait until you get here to book stuff, everything's going to be full. But you can cancel everything ahead of time within, I think, 24 to 48 hours. So you kind of get that strategy there. You know, if there's going to be high demand, you might as well work it to your favor. So just book everything you can way ahead of time. And these are some of the places that you can basically go out on your excursions. You have Start Me Up Fishing, which is, of course, one of the best fishing operations on the island. They kind of dominate the market. There's some other good fishermen as well, but Start Me Up has got a very good reputation for fish on. Of course, here we got the Sea Monkey. I don't know what they're up to, but it sounds kind of cool. Probably just doing tours for whale watching. And there's a parasail. That should be up and running here pretty soon, I think. May 15th, Ultimate Whale Watch. The whales are kind of on their way out at the moment. Atlantis. Best time to come for whales is going to be January through sort of late March, early April. And of course, lots of good scuba dive sites here on Maui. That's what I did when I came here on vacation. I literally dove every day, 2 tank dives. My wife was like, really? We have to get up again tomorrow morning at 4? I'm like, yep. Because, man, I'm a diving machine. Well, I used to be anyway. Once you live here, you kind of slow down a little bit. When I was on vacation, though, I couldn't get enough of it. But this is sort of the hub of all things ocean excursion. This is also where your dinner cruise will sail from, which is the Pacific Whale Foundation. They're probably out eating on their dinner cruise at the moment. And then I was trying to get a shot of the cruise ship. I think there's a cruise ship out there. Oh yeah. I heard that's actually one of the best cruise ships in the world right there. Let me show it to you guys real quick. It's the one with the X on it. Show it to you here, hang on. You guys see that? Can't remember the name of that liner at the moment, but my mom and dad cruise a lot, and they said that's one of the nicest ones. So the cruise ships are back. I heard it's a great time to go cruising because they got really good deals. Because if you're going to get COVID with a bunch of people, you might as well do it on a cruise ship, right? That wasn't very funny. Nobody wants to get COVID, no matter if it's on a cruise ship or not, but I'm over my COVID jokes. I know, they were never funny to start with. Because nobody has a sense of humor anymore. Okay. We are going to continue real quick over back to Front Street, continue the Lahaina Town tour. And of course, as always, guys, hit me in the comments section with anything you want to talk about. shout out your favorite restaurants, your favorite places to go. I'd like to think the most aloha infused audience on earth loves to kind of have that communal sharing of information. When I watch a video, I watch it, but then I also read the comments while I'm watching it. So I get a lot of value, obviously, from what other people have to say, because the one thing that I value more than anything in life, I think, truly, is honesty and truth. You know, that's I don't know. I don't know. Just to me, that's the thing, right? You don't want to hear something and then believe it, and it ends up being a sales pitch or not true, or someone's misleading you. It's, you know, you want to learn something the right way the first time, and that's what I love about comments, is they're usually not you know, marred by profit and someone trying to push something just for money. Comments are pure, they're integrous, right? Because it's just the truth. And with that, right, you can pretty much do anything you want, because it's going to lead you in the right direction. So that's why I love comments, because they're truthful most of the time. Now, if they're mean comments, man, I cannot get my camera to switch, then I just delete you from the channel and we don't have to ever hear from you again. So that's kind of cool. It's one of the nice things about YouTube, actually, because they are the censorship kings, right? So in your channel, you can just cut people off and they can never come back again. So that's why I have the most aloha infused audience on earth, because if you represent yourself as being one of those people that's not very nice, then you just never, my channel never shows up again in your world. It's kind of funny, actually, but hey man, I'm just doing what I'm trained to do, right? It's what they teach us to do. So I'm like, all right. Okay, over here we have the library. Yeah, I take classes on YouTube. I take it serious, right? This is a serious little endeavor. I enjoy it, want to do it right. Anything in life you're going to do, learn how to do it right. That's why most people don't succeed in life. They don't take the time to learn. Every minute you invest in learning something, it's gonna pay off like 100-fold. That's what I was taught anyway. All right, guys, that's why all you kids out there, go to college, go to training of some kind. Doesn't have to be college, but go to some kind of training. All right, guys, here we go. The Lahaina Town tour continues. The public library. That's right. We have a beautiful public library right on the ocean. Started there in 1956. I believe they're doing a big, or they just maybe completed some kind of a renovation. I heard they're getting ready to do a remodel of the Makawao Library. Matter of fact, I recently heard at a political event that they were talking about how much money they spend on the Makawao Library, and it's a lot of money. And it's like, couldn't you take the money for the library and maybe give it to the local businesses that are struggling? But anyway, it's not the purpose of this video is to talk about stuff like that, but it is important to know that if you are interested in how your government is spending your money, definitely get involved with it. Don't just let them do it without letting them hear your opinion. And I think that's maybe not the wisest use of the money. So, but whatever. I'm sure it's going to be a nice library, but I'd rather support local business, because that's the backbone of our country, that's the tax base, and that's how we pay for everything. FYI. Okay, anyway, I know you guys know that, but a lot of people don't. Okay, so anyway, we're going to get down to the ocean here real quick, and we're just going to show you a little bit of a Maui fix sunset, and then we're going to make our way over to the Catholic school, Sacred Hearts. I'm going to say it right. Oh. A lot of kukui nuts here. I'm rolling over at the moment. But we've had a little bit of cloud cover here lately, guys. Had some rain, so it's going to be a dense sunset tonight. I don't think we're going to see probably much more than that. We got some thick cloud cover over here. This break right here, by the way, is just called Lahaina Harbor, and this is a very popular break with the kids. It's kind of a short boarding break. There's a little remnant of the swell that just came through town, but this is a great place to go surf, man. Beautiful, beautiful surf break. It's got a short little right and a long left, steep wave. You can sup it, but it's kind of a little steep for supping. But very popular with the groms. You can tell only 3 people out there, not really pumping, right? You know, if the waves are good, there'll be a group of 20 out there. But that's a beautiful little spot. And of course, right next to that, actually, I'm sorry, I went the wrong way. Over here to the left is that cruise ship. Oh, there it is. That's a better shot of the cruise ship. But that's Break Wall right over there. That's the name of that break, is Break Wall. And that's where I like to go. It's sort of my home break, if you will. And there you have that beautiful cruise ship. the eclipse. I can read it from here. I can't read anything on my phone, but I can read the word eclipse on a cruise ship that's a quarter mile out at sea. All right, guys. This is actually one of my favorite little parks right here, man. This is a cool little place to hang out. When there's surf competitions, this is where all the parents kind of sit and watch their kids. It's one of the coolest things about Hawaii is surfing is actually a sport here, so your kids go out and surf and you get to watch them just like a soccer game. Beautiful shot of the West Maui's right there. But yeah, and of course the classic shot of Lahaina, Front Street right here. One of the most classic, more photographed angles of Front Street. All the way down to right there we have the beautiful Cheeseburger in Paradise. And Chemo's and all those. Oh, can you believe they actually built those? All those restaurants were built out over the water. It's crazy. Man, they got away with some stuff back in the day, huh? Try doing that today. Never gonna happen. But it survived all those years, huh? Pretty amazing. Kind of pretty, kind of a purple haze, man. Little Jimi Hendrix in the sky. Little purple haze, baby. I like to play that in the background right now, right? Maybe someone in Dobbs Ferry can play a little purple haze for us. Yeah, there we go. We're getting a little pop. It's like the most UV energy we've had all day over here. Gorgeous, huh? All right, guys, shall we make our way back to Front Street and just kind of check the vibe out? I can't sit in one spot for too long. It's that adult onset ADHD I think I have. Over here, of course, is the Pioneer Inn. That's a great place to go on vacation, man. Huh? You're right here in the mix. You can just go to the bars and stumble right back to your room and not have to worry about anything except hydrating and taking your Advil. I used to party a lot, guys. I admit I don't party anymore, but I had my days. I know what it's like. I've been there. With a shot of the West Maui Mountains. You know, I started having kids and they started waking me up at 5, 6 a.m. I was like, okay, that doesn't work too good. That's not the answer. All right, here we go. And of course, I'm gonna keep my eye on that sunset. If it gets nutty, right, something happens, we're gonna be right back on it, don't you worry. Okay, kind of a longer live tonight. I was prepared for that. I've got a new selfie stick, believe it or not. And it's got this beautiful extension rod on it, so check it out. Now, I can go way out here. What do you think? New perspective? I don't know. I just like having the latest and greatest stuff sometimes. But yeah, it's a very, very good gimbal, you know. So hopefully the microphone's better than it's been. But here, check it out. Hang on. The Lahaina tour continues across the street. If you've never gone through this little situation here, it's the beautiful historic Baldwin Home Museum. It's very cool. Very interesting. Now we've done this trip a whole bunch of times. We're going to do it again though, just because it is sunset time and we want to make sure we don't miss anything. And of course give you guys a chance to see one of the biggest reasons I love the west side of Maui is I just kind of dig this whole scene down here, man. I just think this is cool. You know, I grew up in Colorado a lot of years and we had little towns like Breckenridge and Vail and you know, just these cute little mountain towns, and I just kind of, that's to me is home, sort of a mountain town experience, but obviously on the water. So I just dig it, man. It's just fun. Of course, it is kind of getting a little bit nutty over there. I'm glad we're watching it. I'm glad we went this way because I'm seeing some potential. Passing the world famous Fleetwoods right here up top on deck. I don't know if Mick's in, but obviously a pretty cool establishment.
Where can I buy one of those?
Yes, sir. Oh, online, onewheel.com. One wheel, brah. Yes, sir. Okay. It's kind of a cool looking sunset. See, every night, man, just a little bit different. And then over here, we've got some beautiful shops. If you come down here, next time you're on Front Street, one of the houses, see, I'm always thinking real estate. One of the shops I want you to go to is right here, this Whaler's Locker. They got some cool, unique stuff in there, man. Stuff that you won't find anywhere in the world. Well, you probably could, but just unique. It's not your normal, you know, tourist trap kind of stuff. It's some really cool stuff, actually. I think I might head over and say hi to Fish. It's been a little while. You gotta come early these days. Fish, I noticed, has been retiring a little bit earlier in the evenings. He's all fished out, I suppose. But we'll come say hi to Fish real quick. Uh-oh, he sees me. He knows what's gonna happen. He's like, uh-oh, here comes that crazy guy on the one wheel again. Fish, it's been a little while, my friend. I thought I'd come by and say aloha.
Aloha.
How's it?
Excellent.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Long time no see?
Hisashi Burdi, as the Japanese say.
What's that?
Hisashi Burdi.
What does that mean?
Long time no see.
In what language?
Japanese.
Japanese. Say again?
Hisashi Burdi.
Ishashi buri. Wow, man, you kind of threw me for a loop on that one. I didn't know you knew Japanese. Wow, dude, are you serious?
I used to be a proofreader and translator and ghostwriter and blah blah blah.
All right, hang on. We gotta mic you up a little bit. All right, hang on a second. Give me some of that Japanese again. Here, hit it.
Yeah, boku no nihongo wa heitakuso tokidoki zenzen wakaran da yo.
Wow. Now what did you just say?
I just said my Japanese is terrible. Sometimes I don't understand anything that's being said.
That's funny, dude. Well, what's new, man? Talk to me. What are you seeing down here on Front Street?
It's been up and down. So
Up and down?
up and down.
In what way?
Well, it's been busy some nights, and other nights have been more people and nothing happening. It's usually the curse of Das Boot.
Das
I call
Boot.
it. Yes. It's been 15 years. Every time the boat comes, there's some kind of group contest or something. I don't know what happens on that boat, but I never want to win a contest for a 30-day cruise. That's all I got to say.
So business has been good?
Yes.
Yeah? All right. And any new additions to the product line?
A triple hanging basket.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I got a visor hidden under there.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, there's a visor right there. All right. Cool. Hey, I got a mic up again real quick. Do you mind holding that? All right, brother. Thank you. I don't want to drop the mic. Unless I said something really cool, then I would drop the mic. All right, thanks. Thanks, Fish. I appreciate it, man. So
I have people coming around every once in a while saying they've seen me on your video, and
yeah,
someone gave me a card, I think.
They gave you a card?
Yeah, they gave me a. I don't see it.
All right.
I think it was something blue or something like that.
Blue?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good to see you fish. I got to make sure I don't miss this sunset because I think something cool is going to happen right around the corner, but I could be wrong. But let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Good to see you, my friend. Much aloha to you.
You too.
And guys, next time you're in Lahaina, make sure you come say hi to Fish. Take care of him. Whatever he's charging, pay him double. That's my motto for you, by the way.
Bless you.
Bless you too, brother. Good seeing you, man. Oh, things are getting nutty over here. Oh, yes, sir. All right, guys. I can tell the sun just popped out. Oh, there it is.
Oh my, okay, I do not, okay.
That's why you put your slippers up
I
there.
know. Oh my, yeah, no, run better one.
Gorgeous, huh? Got a pretty good scene down here. Now that's a beautiful glow. Right here next to the beautiful cheeseburger in paradise. And it's just getting good. Really good. All right, guys, if you're enjoying this sunset, don't forget, little thumbs up action, little subscribe. I'm gonna get you while you're feeling the vibe, right? Oh man, we got some fishing poles over there. I think that's the new Christopher Egan store. Excellent photographer. Just opened up a new store right on Front Street. He was a street back or a couple shots back before, but I think this is his fishing poles right there, huh, Chris? So that sun's gonna dip here pretty quick. Gotta watch out the one wheel doesn't get wet here. Got a high tide. Sorry about the camera shake. Alright guys, it's your Maui fix. It's a really beautiful color scheme tonight, man. I know I got the Maui gyms on, but I can see it on the screen here too, man. You guys are put on your Maui gyms while you're watching the live, and then send me a picture of you watching the live with your Maui gyms on, and I'll post it on the community page. That'd be pretty cool. It'll be the Paradise Glasses edition. And boy, it is. The color is fading like quickly. That's crazy.
It's not quite
That is pretty unique. And this, I like this little poofy kind of stuff right there, right above it. You see that? It's like the glory cloud right there, man. Look at that. Right in here. Right? You see that? That's cool. All right, guys, so we're gonna, that is, wow. You can get a picture of the sunset on this guy's phone. Nice shot. It's hilarious. I don't know about you guys, but I could just do this all day long. And then like this little cool stuff happening over here, like see like this, just hanging out.
It's very good. Yes. Thank you.
And this little line right here. And it's getting pretty nutty now. I don't know. We're getting like multi-dimensional brush strokes happening. God's really working overtime tonight, boy. Right? I mean, look at that. What? I don't even have a word for that. Somebody put a word in the comments for that. How would you describe that? That's crazy. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. And the other thing that's really cool is that there's no wind. There's a very calm in the air. It's very sort of a heavy calm, not a bad heavy, a good like a warm blanket heavy, just a nice content heavy. Look at this little situation right there. It's unique, huh? It's just shifting and changing, and there's so much blue and purple. That was nice with the reflection in the sand as the water sweeps back. It's like a reflection pool. Wow. It's a great place to hunt for sea glass. There used to be some kind of a bottling operation right here, and it creates a lot of sea glass for you sea glass hunters. Just still nutty, right? Just like, what in the world? I kind of wish this building wasn't here because we're kind of missing it, but I don't want to leave. But you know what? We're going to go for it. We're just going to do a quick dash. See if we can catch the other side of it. Here we are at the world famous Sargent's Fine Art. Great place to come get your fine art fix. And of course the bustling heartbeat of Lahaina Town on an Aloha Friday night. With the sunset beckoning off in the distance. Lahaina Fish Company to my left, Bill Weiland Galleries to my right. And of course my favorite place to eat down here has got to be Kimo's. Thumbs up if you love Kimo's as much as I do. Macadamia encrusted beautification and a little hula pie, just in case you didn't get enough to eat. Of course the Hurley store right there. Aloha Dustin, Dustin's no longer the manager. He moved on. So sad, brah. Little chunk of beach right there. If you want to go hang out in your own little private beach, now you'll know. Of course, there's no longer the Bubba Gumps over here to the left. So sad. But I'm sure someone's going to come in. Oh yeah, here's the rest of the mayhem of beauty. That's what's left of it, and all the sun worshippers. Meanwhile, I'm just cruising right. Hey!
It went dark. It went dark.
It went dark. No! No! It went dark. Are you kidding me? That sucks. I just got told by some people it went dark. Ah! YouTube, you suck. Oh well. That is what happens when I don't wear my bifocals and I can't tell, I can't read what you guys are saying to me. But you know, there's nothing I can do about it on my end, so I just keep talking, and you just have to live vicariously through the descriptions. But I so apologize. So now that I know that I'm shooting in the dark, sounds like most of my life what I've been doing, but anyway, thanks guys, I appreciate it. I don't know when it cut off, but I shall return. I don't know where, I don't know when, but have yourself an absolutely wonderful rest of your weekend. Until next time, Eric West.